Do you love silly stories for kids? Why not consider joining our family? You can even get a very special message from one of your favourite silly stories for kids characters. Head over to the website to find out more. It's your support that helps us to continue to make exciting stories and more crazy content.
Did somebody say crazy?
Oh, Pim Pim, no.
Pim Pim, get in here! What is it, Teddy Winkle? Pim Pim, you won't believe it. Won't believe what? We're trending #1. Of course I am trending #1. I'm the Pim Pim. Everybody knows that the Pim Pim is the best. No, not you, Pim Pim. Silly Stories for Kids. What do you mean? Silly Stories for Kids is trending #1 for kids and family in podcasts. In our house? No, not in our house. Oh, in Victoria? No, not in Victoria. Oh, in Australia? No, not in Australia. What do you mean, Teddy Winkle? We're trending #1 in the world. No way, you're kidding me. Nah, not kidding, it's real. Oh my goodness, that is ridiculous.
What was that, boys?
Hey Sam, guess what?
What, Teddy Winkle?
We're trending #1 for kids and family podcasts in the world.
I know, I heard. How amazing is that? I think we need to say a big thank you to everybody who's listening from all around the world. We are absolutely blown away that thanks to everybody listening, Silly Stories for Kids, as of today, is trending at #1 in kids and family podcasts. So thank you everybody for listening and sharing. We are so grateful.
All right, enough of that. Come on, let's get a story going.
Oh, all right. What should we do?
Well, this is my bit.
What's your bit?
Okay, let's go.
One day, a little boy named Zachary and his two cousins, Mavie and Flynn, were all sitting at Zachary's house. Now, they had been playing a few games for a little while, but they were starting to wonder what they could play next, when all of a sudden the kids heard a voice.
Hello?
Where did that noise come from, said Zachary. I don't know, said Mavie. Was that inside the toy box, said Flynn. Zachary went over to the toy box and opened it up, and when he did, he said, there was a little purple fluffy creature inside.
Hello?
Oh, who are you? Said Zachary.
My name is Pim Pim.
Pim Pim, said Zachary.
Yes, I am the Pim Pim, and I heard that you kids are looking for something to do.
Oh, we are, said Mavie, but how did you know that?
I have been hiding and listening for a very, very, very long time.
Oh, okay. Well, have you got any ideas of what we can do?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, I do.
What do you think?
Well, do you kids like going on very special cheeky adventures?
I guess so, said Mavie. I do, said Flynn. Me too, said Zachary.
Well, okay. Well, if that is the case, then I need you 3 kids to come with me.
Okay, said the kids. Hang on, we just need to check. The kids went and checked with their parents, who definitely said yes, and they came back to Pim Pim. Okay, Pim Pim, we're allowed to come.
Okay, I need you to put on these helmets first of all.
Helmets? What are these for?
Believe me, you will need them, said Pim Pim.
Okay, so the kids all put on a helmet each, and they started following Pim Pim towards the door.
Okay, so no matter what happens, just continue running.
What? Said Zachary.
Just trust me, okay?
So Pim Pim opened the door and started running out of the house with his head down and his helmet facing forward. What is going on?
I said run, said Pim Pim.
So the kids came out running, and when they did, something very strange was happening. There were all kinds of tiny little creatures running towards them. Each creature was a little round circle with funny little legs and funny little arms, and they were all racing towards the kids. What's going on? Said Mavie.
I said keep your head down and keep running, said Pim Pim.
Oh, okay. So the kids popped their head down and copied Pim Pim. As they started to run, the little creatures came jumping at them and running, and the kids kept bumping them with their helmets and running past each one.
We're gonna get you! I'm coming! Come get us! Oh, you won't get past!
Yelled the little creatures as the kids ran through. Boom! Ouch! Stop that! Oh, ow! The kids kept running and running and running and following Pim Pim all the way to a tiny little car where they all jumped inside.
Okay, we are safe now.
What was that? Said Zachary.
Well, those are the little diskies.
The little diskies?
Yes, they are little disc people, and they are trying to get us.
Why are they trying to get us? Said Mavie.
Well, I may have accidentally done something a little bit cheeky.
Pim Pim, said Flynn, what did you do?
Well, they have this very, very, very special game which they play where they all throw themselves at a special thing and they call it disky golf.
Yes, said Zachary.
Well, while they were playing, I stole the little baskety thing that they were all trying to throw themselves into and I ran away.
What? Said Zachary.
Yes, and now they are all trying to get me, so I need your help to get the little baskety thing and get it back to these people before they catch me.
Oh, Pim Pim, said Mavie. What have you done?
I know, it wasn't the smartest idea, but it is lots of fun. Okay, so let's go get the baskety thing.
Where is it? Said Zachary.
Well, it is... I actually can't remember.
You can't remember, said Flynn.
Well, it's been a very busy day. I've done lots of things, so maybe we should follow my tracks?
Yes, said Mavie. That is a good idea. When you've lost something, you should follow where you've been and see if you can find it.
Okay, well, I guess we need to go to the bowling alley then.
The bowling alley?
Yes, I was there not long ago. Okay, let's go there.
So Pim Pim started driving the car down the road and all the little diskies were chasing after the car.
Okay, diskies, I'll bring it back,
yelled Pim Pim out the window.
We're gonna get you, you cheeky little purple monster,
yelled one of the diskies as they were driving off. And the kids drove off in Pim Pim's car all the way down to the bowling alley. They got out their car.
Okay, so you might need to put this on.
Pim Pim handed each of the kids some elbow pads. Pim Pim, what are these for?
Just trust me. I think you're going to need them.
Oh, should we be worried, said Mavie.
Definitely, said Pim Pim. Follow me!
The kids followed Pim Pim inside the doors of the bowling alley, and as they went inside, things were not as they should be. The bowling balls were all bouncing around inside, and the pins were running around with legs. Pim Pim, what's going on?
Take cover and run,
he said. All of a sudden, the bowling pins and the bowling balls all saw Pim Pim and came charging towards him.
We're gonna get you,
yelled one of the bowling pins.
Yes,
said one of the bowling pins.
You're in big trouble, you naughty little purple fluffy creature. Uh-oh, said Pim Pim. Quick, follow me!
He started running, and as the kids and Pim Pim were running, the bowling balls and the bowling pins were running around, chasing after them. There were bowling balls smashing through seats and trying to get the kids. One was flying straight at Zachary. Watch out, Zachary, yelled Flynn as he dove and grabbed Zachary just out of the way at the last minute.
See, I told you you'd need elbow pads.
What? Said Mavie. We need more than elbow pads. This is dangerous.
I know, it's fun though, isn't it?
What are we doing here again? We're looking for the disc thingy. Why are all the bowling balls so grumpy at you?
I don't remember, but I think I was meant to fix this.
Pim Pim, how were you meant to fix it?
Well, there was another special spray bottle that I was meant to use to spray on all these things to turn them back to normal.
Where's the spray bottle?
I don't remember,
said Pim Pim. Oh dear, Pim Pim.
Okay, maybe we should keep following back in my steps?
Yes, we should, said Flynn. Definitely, said Zachary. That baskety thing, is that here?
Let me look around. Shoo!
A bowling ball went zooming over the top of Pim Pim's head.
Hey, I'm trying to look for things, said Pim Pim.
We're gonna get you,
said one of the bowling balls as 10 pins lined up and started running straight towards Pim Pim.
What's this one,
said Pim Pim. He started running straight back at the pins. Pim Pim, what are you doing, yelled Zachary. Pim Pim put his head down and smashed the pins everywhere.
It's a strike, yelled Pim Pim.
Oh, we're gonna get you,
yelled the bowling pins.
Okay, it's time to run. Okay, everybody, get out of here,
said Pim Pim as he raced towards the door. Zachary, Mavie and Flynn all followed him back out the door and jumped in the car as bowling balls came racing towards the car.
Okay, let's go,
said Pim Pim as he put his foot on the pedal and the car drove away. All right, Pim Pim, we're looking for the baskety thing and the special spray bottle. Where did you go before the bowling alley?
Let me think. Where was I? Oh, I was hungry. That is correct.
Okay, well, where did you eat?
I went to my favorite pizza shop.
Okay.
I'll take you there,
said Pim Pim. So he started driving towards the pizza shop. Now, Pim Pim, should we be worried about this place, said Zachary.
Maybe take these,
said Pim Pim, as he handed the kids all a set of knee pads. Pim Pim, what happened here?
It's probably best that you just see. Okay, so let's go,
he said. I'm not sure that I want to go, said Mavie. This is getting more and more ridiculous everywhere we go.
Don't worry, this one will be fine. I can promise you it will be completely okay.
Okay, said Flynn, let's go. So the kids popped on their knee pads and followed Pim Pim into the pizza shop. Hey, Pim Pim, yelled the pizza shop man.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, the kids looked around. Nothing seemed to be out of order. I was wondering where you went. Your pizza's ready.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Said Pim Pim as he walked over towards the bench. He picked up the box that had his pizza in it.
Are you kids hungry?
Said Pim Pim. A little bit, said Zachary. Me too, said Mavie. Definitely, said Flynn.
Okay, well, I ordered a very special pizza.
Yeah, I put on that special topping that you gave me as well. It seemed to be doing something strange as I put it in the box. Said Pim Pim. Uh-oh, said Zachary.
Okay, who wants pizza?
Said Pim Pim as he opened the box. And when he did, the pizza inside started to spin and spin and spin. And as it spun, it got faster and faster and the toppings started flying off everywhere.
Take cover!
Yelled Pim Pim as the kids all hit the deck and the pizza threw all of its toppings around the entire shop. Then the pizza base was flying everywhere. It was like a flying saucer zooming around overhead.
Okay, duck, said
Pim Pim as the pizza base flew over the top of his head. What is going on? Yelled Zachary.
It's a flying pizza. You gotta bite it while it's in the air.
What? Said Mavie.
What?
Said Pim Pim as he jumped up. He took a bite out of the pizza. Wow, said Zachary. That looked fun.
Yes, and it is the most tasty way to eat a pizza. Okay, you have a try.
Okay, said Zachary. So he jumped up in the air and he bit a piece right out of the pizza. It's delicious, said Zachary. It's amazing. Mavie decided that she would have a try as well. How do I do it?
Just jump when you see the pizza and do the big chomp, 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 chomp noise with your mouth, and hopefully you will get the piece.
Okay, said Mavie. She jumped up in the air and she took a big bite out of the piece of pizza. That's delicious! My turn, said Flynn. I'm really hungry. He jumped off one of the tables. I missed, he said.
Try again, said Pim Pim.
Okay. I missed. Oh, to keep trying, said Pim Pim. Oh, I got it this time, said Flynn. He jumped up and Flynn swallowed the rest of the pizza in one mouthful.
Wow, Flynn, that was amazing, said Pim Pim. What do you think?
I can feel it moving in my tummy, he said.
Oh, yes, I forgot to tell you. There is flying indigestion if you eat too much at once.
Oh, said Flynn.
It's okay, I can fix it.
How can you fix it?
Here, just use some of this special spray that's in my pocket. It turns flying and crazy and alive things back to normal.
Pim Pim, said Mavie. Is that the same spray that you needed at the bowling alley?
Maybe,
said Pim Pim. What? Said Zachary. So why didn't you use it there?
Because I was still hungry and I realized that I forgot to get my pizza, and so I wanted to go get that first.
Pim Pim, yelled Flynn.
Okay, I was just having too much fun. Okay, well, I guess we can go back and fix everything now if you want.
Well, where's the Diskies basket?
It was at your house.
What? Pim Pim, yelled Zachary.
Oh, okay, well, let's go.
So the kids jumped back in Pim Pim's car and he drove them all back to the bowling alley.
Here you go, kids.
He gave each of them a spray bottle each. You had lots of spray bottles.
Oh, I always keep these in my pocket. You never know when you need to fix something that you made a big mess of.
Oh, Pim Pim. The kids raced in and started spraying all the bowling balls and all the bowling pins until they all went back to normal.
All right, we better go return the Diskies basket.
Okay, so the kids jumped back in the car and they drove back to their house where all the Diskies were waiting.
Uh-oh, said Pim Pim.
What do you mean, uh-oh, said Zachary.
It looks like they've been planning.
Planning for what?
I'm guessing our return, said Pim Pim.
As the car pulled up, all of the Diskies started flying straight towards the car. Yup! 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 The Diskies kept hitting the car one by one by one. Whereabouts did you hide that basket? Said Mavie.
It is in your toy room.
In the toy room, said Zachary. Oh, we can do this. All right, everybody, have you got your helmets on? Yes, said Mavie. Definitely, said Flynn. All right, said Zachary. Have you got your knee pads on? Yes, we do. All right, we can do this. So the kids jumped out of the car and raced towards the toy room. The Diskies came flying from everywhere straight towards them. We're gonna get you! But they kept bouncing off the kids' pads and their helmets until the kids dove through the door and raced into their toy room. Zachary went straight in and started looking around until he found it. Here it is, he yelled. He grabbed the basket and took it straight back outside. He held it over his head. He said, I'm sorry, Diskies. Here's your basket. Hooray! Yelled all the Diskies as they all started flying straight towards Zachary. Said Zachary, but instead of going straight to him, they all went straight into the basket, one after the other, after the other, after the other, until the entire basket was full. Zachary was still holding it. He looked up. What do I do now?
Can you put us down, please?
Said one of the Diskies. So Zachary put the basket straight into the ground right next to him.
Thank you,
They said.
You have a good day.
Thanks, said Zachary. What just happened, said Mavie. I have no idea, said Flynn.
Okay, kids, well, I hope that you have had fun, and I best be going now.
Pim Pim, you have caused a lot of trouble, said Mavie. Too much trouble, said Flynn.
Did you have fun, though?
Said Pim Pim. I did, said Zachary. I guess so, said the other two. We'll see you later, Pim Pim.
Okay, see you later, bye.
And Pim Pim ran off towards his car and jumped in and drove away. With that, the kids walked back inside, and when they got in, their parents were there. Hey kids, have you had fun? What have you been up to? They said. Well, said Zachary, I don't think you'd believe us, even if we told you. And that is the end of the story.
Do you have somebody in your life who likes to cause lots and lots of trouble and turn things into real life and into different shapes and all kinds of things? You better keep lots of the Fixie Spray in your house. Get yourself a bottle of Pim Pim's Fixie Spray. We can fix anything. We hope that you have been enjoying the silly stories for kids. Make sure to share it with one of your friends and tell them how much fun it is to be part of the Silly Stories family. This has been me, the Pim Pim.
And me, Sam. We'll see you soon.